Yes, hello everybody, this is Ray from Race United and I'm back again. You know how I do my things, guys. I've had lots of successful videos in the past few days. This one, I believe, will probably equal them or even perhaps surpass them. What is this video about? Well, it is about Mainnet and closed network period. Now, this obviously the enclosed network experience success to determine the higher price of pi. I've spoken a lot about the price of pi of late because a lot of me wanted me to talk about it. And this time around, I told you when the time comes, I'm going to talk about it. And I've spoken about it in recent weeks and it will keep happening. Well, week in, week out or month in, month out. But from time to time, you are going to get me releasing videos that are going to be concerning the price of pi or anything related to the price of pi. Without further ado, you know what to do, guys. Smash that like button, smash the subscriber button, and of course, you know what to do again. Try and join the channel. Join it, help the channel grow. That's all I ask of you. Become a member. That's what you need to do. Join my Patreon page or, PayPal as well, just to, help me grow this channel, develop the enthusiasm, and of course, escalate every information I've got to deliver to you. I will be right back. All right. So, Mainnet's successful period, of course. Mainnet's, what am I talking about? God, I'm so excited. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Mainnet's enclosed network period success will be determined, will determine the higher price of pi. Now, that is actually the caption, but I've got a lot more to talk about, and we will delve into a lot of different things or several different things. And I know, you will understand, or those of you that are laymen I'll break it down for you, speak in the language that everybody would understand. Even if you put in a subtitle, you'll understand it and you wouldn't be. And if you've got any questions, guys, don't forget, the comment section is right down there. Comment and listen, send me any questions you've got. Go to my other social media platforms, Twitter and Facebook. I'm mostly active on those two. And I think my Discord channel is also active now, so you can go there and interact with people there, ask your questions, DM me anywhere, whether it's Facebook Messenger, even WhatsApp. You can only WhatsApp me if you're a member. If you're not a member, go to the other DMs and do that. If I'm not busy, I'll respond. If you're a member, of course, I always respond almost immediately. So yes, let's continue with this. So listen, there's a lot happening with pi, a lot. I can't compress everything into one video. So I've had to subdivide it, just to get you to understand everything that's happening. Because if I don't break things down for you, it might seem a somewhat confusing task. But if I do break it down, it makes it much, much, much easier. And you always, you're welcome to ask me any question you want, as long as it's within reason. I keep saying that, within reason. So when you're asking the question, make sure, think about it. Is it reasonable? Is it something that Ray is going to accept? Because I don't answer questions which are unreasonable to me. Remember that. It's my prerogative to answer questions. If it's unreasonable, I would never even acknowledge it. Anyway, so I'll be right back. Just to continue with this. All right, I'm back. Not to make the video long, I'll go straight to the point. Obviously, what's the point, really? What is the point I need to go to? A lot. So I need to just try and distribute it in a way that will make you understand. So enclosed network is something that a lot of people don't know we're in at the moment. We are in the enclosed network, but there are processes that need to happen for it to be more active. You get what I'm saying? Processes such as the Pi apps, so utility apps need to be in play, which I'll speak about in the next segment. And what else do I want to... So, utility apps, obviously, or tools need to be in play for that to happen. So, if we want to have some transactions going on here and there, we need to do that. Now, I will speak about that in my next segment, of course. But right now, what I need you to know is that needs to happen in the enclosed network. And then when that happens in the enclosed network, the previous video, what did I talk to you about? Mainnet migration. That will happen after most people have been KYC'd, which is also ongoing. So a lot of things are happening behind the scenes, and people don't think that things are happening. Things are happening. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me actually turn my light properly. My video, my screen. Listen, I'm not gonna edit anything, so don't worry. I'll not edit anything. Everything you're seeing right now is real. I told you editing is something that when I'm doing, I do it differently. Do you understand? Anyway, so as I was saying, I just need you to understand that the core team is doing their best. They're working hard behind the scenes, and my sources are telling me that, obviously, in my previous video, I told you about when mainnet migration is going to take place. If you want to know the date, if you haven't watched that video, go watch my other videos about mainnet migrations date review, and you're going to see I released it a few days ago. Watch that. Watch the other one, which also elaborated more on the open networks date or period that is going to be released. So that will also be another one, open network. We're now in the enclosed network period. The open network period is going to come, and that to watch that video, and you're going to see all of that. You understand? I may put a thumbnail, a link somewhere here, or the cards or whatever we call it, somewhere there. So when I put it there, you will be able to click on it immediately and then watch it after you've watched this video. Now, so I will talk to you about the enclosed network, obviously, to facilitate, or its facilitation of Pi utilities productivity and the consensus between pioneers during transactions in the enclosed network. Now, all of these will hone in onto what how it can determine the higher price of Pi in the near future while we're still in the enclosed network, and how that's going to affect the price of Pi when we get into the open network. Of course, I'm going to release another video for something else. Listen, there's so many things coming. You guys would have to understand. So I don't want to keep blabbing, but it's all, I would say it's all something that you're going to learn from when you listen or watch what I tell you. I know sometimes you want to hear something, but you're not hearing it. Listen to everything, watch everything. That's all I'll tell you. The information is there. I'm trying my best to give you the information you need, the information you want. You get what I'm saying? And I'll give you those to the best of my ability. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. This is Ray from Race United. Don't forget, smash the like button. I haven't said so. Smash the subscriber button if you haven't yet done so. Become a member if you haven't yet done so. And of course, what do you do when I say become a member? Press the join button. That blue looking button. Press that button to join. Pay a little amount to contribute to the channel. Anyway, so this particular segment, I'm going to talk about the enclosed network to facilitate Pi utilities productivity. Now, how is Pi utility going to be productive during this enclosed network? How is it going to be productive? I'm going to tell you that. And then, of course, the consensus that's going to occur during that period, which would eventually create the price of Pi during transactions. So we would, as we agree on consensus between amongst one another, between two pioneers who are buying and selling goods and services, we would realize that there will be a much higher value for Pi. You would realize that. Now, how is that going to be created in such a way that once during this firewall network? I'll talk about that in the next segment. So right now, I'm going to actually tell you what the Pi utilities are going to do and how productive they have to be in order to, help us with the process of pioneers agreeing on transactions during transactions between amongst them or between them. So, yes, I like to talk. Trust me, I like to talk. Now, in this very segment, what I'm going to talk about, because I've jotted some things that I realize it could be technical, and I don't want to be technical, so I'll try to elaborate things for you. What I'm going to tell you here, if it's confusing, ask questions after the video in the comment section, or if you're a member or, a moderator and you want to ask a question within the live chat section right now, you can do so as well. So do that, because this is going to be a much more elaborative video as opposed to the video that is so simplified. I'm elaborating it, but I'm doing my best to break it down for you as well. Now, Pi utilities, what are they? They are platforms where, we're able to exercise our right to buy and sell our products and services. So, if we're able, for instance, if you take a Pi Barter Mall or Pi Chain Mall or Pi To Go or Pi Travel or Pi Care or What You Got, all these, Pi utility platforms are the ones that, remember, during the hackathon, they won the hackathon. They were accepted by most of us. And so as a result, they are the ones, plus many more, which will be ratified into the enclosed network. Now, when that happens, these are things we're going to do realistically this time around, not through a test Pi, but through our real Pi, transferable Pi, of course. And then when that happens, we will get to do all these things. You get what I'm saying? Now, these utilities are there. They're going to be very active extremely soon. When that happens, you and I, after we've been KYC'd and, our mainnet migration has taken place, we would be very excited to use the percentage of our pies that we haven't locked up. And so, again, it brings me to the fact that you need to lock up most of your pie in order to create scarcity, which I've spoken about in other videos. But in this situation, once everything is done, it's going to be much, much easier for us to now, which will take me to the next segment, which I'll speak in the next part of this video. How high could the price of Pi be during this firewalled mainnet? Firewalled mainnet is the same as enclosed network. Remember, I'm using these jargons, so if you hear them somewhere, or these terminologies, if you hear them anywhere, they're the same thing. Firewalled mainnet or enclosed network is the same thing. Okay, so I'll be right back and speak about that. Now I'm back. You can see I'm extremely serious with this video, as much as sharing the energy that I always, exude into my videos. Now, this part, I'm going to actually talk about how high could the price of Pi be during this firewalled mainnet. Again, what did I say firewalled mainnet is? Firewalled mainnet is the enclosed network. Same thing, different names. The price of Pi during this, during this enclosed network or firewall mainnet could be anything. It could be anything because we will create consensus between ourselves. Some people say it's going to be a big agreement amongst everybody. No, it's not that. It's agreements, pacts that we form between one another. So I would say, all right, I'm going to sell something to you. So I value whatever I'm selling at $1,000 per Pi. That's what I value it at. If you want to buy it, use your Pi to buy it. That's how much I value that thing at. If I'm coming to buy from you, you may say 10,000 Pi. You may say 100 Pi. You may say 200 Pi, 2,000 Pi. That's how much you value your item at 1 Pi. You get what I'm saying? So if you say that and we agree upon it, that's what I'm going to pay for it. That's what you're going to pay for it. You understand? That is where we're going to create. So if we are able to value our Pi, then we'll create a higher price of Pi. If we don't value our Pi, we won't create a higher value of Pi. Therefore, it will make it easier for whales to just come in and swoop our Pis. Is that what you want, my guys and ladies? No, I don't think that's what you want. So let's value our Pi. This enclosed network is where we can do that, which makes Pi extremely different from any other cryptocurrency. I don't even want to call it a cryptocurrency, but I have to, because it's used in certain protocols that are relative to that. Do you understand? So I'm excited about this whole thing. Let me repeat again. We will be able to create a higher price of Pi because of this enclosed network. Now, the success of it, the success of this enclosed network will determine the highest relative price of Pi. What you deem higher may not be high to somebody. So it's relative. You get what I'm saying? So if you say that you want to value during this enclosed network, that's what the consensus we've been talking about, that you want to value your Pi at a certain amount, and I'm selling my car for, say, a fiat value of $10,000, and you say you value your Pi, the same person selling it, at $1,000 per Pi, then I'll have to pay you 10 Pis. Do you get what I'm saying? That's exactly what's happening here. If you value your Pi at $100, then I have to pay you 100 Pis. That will make up for the $10,000 fiat currency equivalent. But this enclosed network will determine that. Do you get what I'm saying? it will determine that, and therefore, when we get into the open network, we will see how valuable, or in other words, invaluable, our pi is. I will be right back. Listen, I'm back. This video was great. It was long, but I love it. Relatively long, but I love it. You know why? Because I was able to break things down for you. I was able to engage you. I was able to get you to understand everything that we've been trying to explain to you, or I've been trying to explain to you over the past few months. You understand what I'm saying? So let me give you a recap. Now, the recap, what did I talk about? I said, I elaborated on the caption, which reads, Mainnet and closed networks period success to determine the higher price of pi. The reason why I do that is because it's relative. So I say higher. What's my higher? I'm not telling you. But you know what your higher price is. Put it in the comment section. Tell me what your higher price of pi is. What is high for you or to you? What price of pi would be deemed as high to you? Tell me in the comment section. Put it down there. So I spoke about that. And I also spoke about enclosed network to facilitate pi utilities productivity and the consensus between pioneers during transactions. Now, obviously, we need the pi utilities to be able to conduct these transactions. I spoke about most of these Pi utility platforms. You know them. If you don't know them, go to the Pi app or go to Pi browser and find stuff about them. They're there. Go to Brainstorm, you find things. Go to Brainstorm is where you may find things, and a lot of them are there during the Pi hackathon last year. And you'd also realize that consensus, when we say consensus, is an agreement between a group of people or two people. So two people or two groups of people or one group of people against a person buying something could create value, a price. That's the consensus. Now, if and only if we do that, that we could be able to now go onto the enclosed, the open network once we're there to, and as long as there's scarcity, forget about market cap and market value, that will, create itself. But as long as there's scarcity, which means lock up most of your pi, the price of pi will be through the roof. You get what I'm saying? And that will ensure that there is value in our pi. There is value in our pi. You understand? And when that happens, the sky's the limit. You get what I'm saying? The sky's the limit. So I entreat all of you to understand what these things I've been explaining to you. There's a lot more videos to come, of course. But watch my previous videos, and if you see any cards pop up on your screen somewhere, click on it and click on it after you've watched the video, or you can just drop it down and you'll find out a lot more of the cards, and watch all of them, enjoy them, and like, share, subscribe, join, all of that. And I'll see you in my next video. The name is Ray. The channel is Rays United, and the word is peace. Ha 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 ha.